Stacy. If you're new here, this is Stacy Lee Beauty, and I normally put out new beauty videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This month I'm doing every day, Monday through Friday. And yeah, we're all things makeup beauty related here. Going forward into the new year, I'm going to be, I already had skincare kind of sprinkled in, but I'm going to sprinkle it in a little bit more. Today, we are going to be talking about the new Colourpop Fade Into Hue palette. It arrived early, so I decided I gotta play with it. So if you want to see what these colors look like, I swatched some on my eyes and swatched them all on my arm. So let's go. I just wanted to show the packaging on Colourpop. Look at, I am impressed. This had tons of bubble wrap. I got the palette in the eyeliner roll. So tons of bubble wrap, and the box is so pretty. It says on the one side, I don't want to show my address, but made in LA. And then on here it says I'm made of post-consumer recycled material, reuse or recycle me. So I always pay attention to packaging and presentation. So I just wanted to share it. I thought that was very nice. Presentation and packaging. Here is the palette. And then we have the gel eyeliners. Now I think this video will probably be long enough swatching this one and trying this out, so I'll probably do this in a separate video, but probably break these up into two. But yay, excited. Now currently on the Colourpop website, this is out of stock, but you can sign up for email notifications for when it comes available. It is $34. And Colourpop is made in the US. They are cruelty-free. If you want me to do a full breakdown of review, I did a full breakdown review of the Urban Decay Heat palette and then the Pixie palettes. I will link those videos up above and down below. But if you want full reviews like that where I break it down by cost per color and compare it to other things, let me know. This is a total weight of 22.7 grams or 0.08 ounces. And there is pressed glitters in here. So they do have the little asterisk, and it says not intended for use in immediate eye area. And if you are interested in why palettes have to say that, I researched that and did a whole video on glitters and eye safe and all that stuff. I'll again link that up above. But sometimes it's not just the glitters, sometimes it's the pigmentation, the colors. So yay, it does have a plastic cover. There's no mirror. Here is the colors. And I don't know if I really have too many rainbow palettes, so I thought, well, this is a good one to try. And I don't know if I already said this, they feel kind of embossed on the back, and it was like that on the box. So I thought that was nice. And yeah, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? I figured we'd head over to my desk. I will change the camera angle and we will swatch these. Let me know what way you like swatching better. I've been doing it where I look down upon my swatches instead of holding it up this way. I find that is a little bit hard to get the correct angle on the camera, and you know, they can look a little off. But if you like it that style, just seeing me actually swatch them right sitting here, let me know and I can do that. I thought we'd do one look today, and yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely have to do multiple looks with this palette. I have so many palettes that I want to do that with. It is kind of weird how this purple shade right here, I don't know if you can see it, almost it's like bulging up. I don't know, that one. I mean, it's not used or anything, it just looks like probably how the palette was made. And there really isn't a kind of base color in here. I mean, it's so colorful, So if you want to set your primer with a powder or something first, you would need to do that because there is no black or white or beige in here. I do have the e.l.f. Putty Primer down. Try to do just the blue, I think the blue column. See how many of the blues that we can get. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top of the row with Take It Easel and put that in the crease. Go back and, okay, that is a very pretty kind of baby blue. And I have not watched any other videos on this. I just really wanted to see what my first impressions were going to be of it and not watch anyone else's. Not that that would sway me, but you never know. Sometimes I feel like that can. So when I'm reviewing something, I don't like to watch other people's videos on it until I've already done my review or tried it out. Okay, so this is an e.l.f. Detail Crease Brush, and I'm gonna go in with the Iconic. It looks like that is the matte one. Well, Take It Easy. It looks like, yeah, Take It Easy and Iconic and the blue row are the mattes. This, in a way, not exactly, but in a way it kind of reminds me of Tati Beauty. I mean, obviously with color, but because it's like you got the one hue, and like this blue, we have two mattes, and like a metallic, a shimmer, and then the pressed glitter. So just kind of interesting. That's what I thought of right away when I saw it. Let me know if you guys did. Yeah, that is a really pretty color. Okay. That's pretty pigmented. And the palette is big enough and kind of heavy enough that I wouldn't think that you'd really want to hold it very long to apply it. So just FYI, I know like some palettes I feel like you can hold while you're applying. I think that this one would get, it's not like heavy like some of the massive palettes, but it's a little bit heavier to hold. Okay, now I'm going to use, this is the e.l.f. Eye Contour. It's kind of a short little stubby brush and doesn't have a lot of give to it. I'm going to use this to go into a Watermark, the shimmer one, and put that in my outer corner. And I don't know, this might be way too much blue, but we're gonna see. That is really pretty. Okay, this one so far of the blue row, this is definitely my favorite so far. I kind of want to use all of the blues just to kind of see, but it kind of is, I think that might be a little much. Let's add in, I'm gonna go to the yellow column just to add a little bit of brightness up here. And this is a Sigma E36 brush, a blending brush. And so we're just gonna go in with bonus points. So on the yellow row, we have, it looks like two mattes, a shimmer, metallic, and the glitter. So it kind of looks, let's see, in the orange, we only have one matte. The pink is two mattes. The green's two mattes, and the purple is two mattes. Because this one almost looks like a matte down here in the orange, but it has more shimmer to it than the other mattes. So it looks like most of the columns except for the orange has two mattes, a shimmer, a metallic color, and then the pressed glitter. The purple one, well, actually no, the purple one doesn't look like it has a glitter. It's more, instead of a glitter, it has two of the metallic-y shades. I'm just gonna blend that up. We'll probably make a little bit of a green color. My comfort zone is not color, but my goal this year was to get more into color, and I think I've achieved getting, you know, dipping my toe into it, using it more, but I feel like I need to even step it up a notch. So for 2021, I definitely want to use even more color because I just feel like I want to. Now this is just a Wet n Wild big fluffy brush, and I don't have anything on it, but I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. And I recently just signed up for an online makeup class, so I will be taking that soon. So I'm hoping to take my makeup levels even to another level. No, I'm hoping to take my makeup skills to the next level. Okay, so now let's see what, I gotta see what the shimmer is. in the blue, that Copic. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that one is definitely lighter than what I thought it would be. I think that if you worked on patting it and probably if you wet the brush, that you'd get more of a pigmentation into one corner here. Yeah, if you wet your brush, you get a little bit more, but I would say that the metallic, the hot Copic of the blue at least, is a little bit patchy. Can you see? It's kind of like if I had a fluffy brush. Let me see. I'm going to take this off and do another look, but let's see if I go in with a fluffy brush. So we're just playing around with this look and go over here. Yeah, okay. So see, that is with hot Copic over watermark, and I really like that more than just using the hot Copic by itself. I feel like it really adds, if you see, this is just it plain. If you put that over a color, I think that, in my opinion, so far, first impressions, that seems like that's the best. So that's what the blue glitter looks like. I think I'm only gonna swatch those on because I feel like if I try to swatch those on my eyes, you know, sometimes glitter has a tendency to get everywhere, but let's just do one. Ooh, all right, look at that. So yeah, it looks like, ooh, that's pretty. If you wanted that bam, like pressed glitter opaque look, this is all first impression, but I feel like for the blue, the kaleidoscope, you'd really have to work at it, I think, because I think this looks like more of just a topper. So there's a blue row. I think overall they're pretty good. Just, yeah, the hot Copic, I think more of a topper, and the kaleidoscope is just kind of more overall, or you'd have to work at it to get it to kind of look closer to that. So we will take this off and I want to try another look. I guess pink and green. Okay, so for the pink, I'm going to go in with Lovecraft. Okay, so the mattes so far are really pigmented. I like that. Okay, and then we will tap the Paradise color, the dark one, in the outer corner, and let's see if we take that up. Ooh, look at that. Whoa, that is pretty. Okay, that is pigmented. I have been hearing people saying that they feel like the Colourpop shadows, I mean, I always liked them, but that they've improved this year, but I don't know. That one blends really easy, and I would say you kind of have to be careful if you have a lighter color down, because it looks like it's overtaking the other pink. The shimmer, look at that. Now that is like Barbie pink. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that, I think I'm liking the shimmers. So far, this is the second column, I know only, but I really like that shimmer. That color, yeah, that is definitely pigmented. And then we have Fantasyland. That is the metallic. I'm taking a small, dense brush. Okay, so see again, that's when I pat it on, that's not really showing up. Let's see if I sweep it on. It definitely, actually that's surprising. I feel like usually you get more color when you pat it on, but then when you sweep it on, you're kind of losing that metallic-y aspect of it. So let me try it with my finger, maybe that's it. Okay, that's it. So this is Fantasyland again, the shimmer, or metallic, I keep saying, I feel like that's more metallic. They definitely, yeah, you get more color if you pat it on with your finger, so definitely. And I'm not going to do the glitters because the blue one was a little bit, it was starting to get all over, so I definitely think with the glitters in here, you will need to use a glitter glue. Let's do the green. Let's try Dyed Up. Now the other times I've used the mattes kind of on a more dense brush, so let's see if I try this one. This is a Farrah Tapered Blending. It's more of a loose brush, and see how that goes. That is pigmented. Okay, so these definitely pack a punch. And yeah, it definitely blends out easier with the fluffier brush. Well, I don't know what anyone else's first impression of these are, but I'm actually really impressed because I feel like overall these are really pigmented and bright. Okay, so that one blends good, and that one does kind of stay more where you put it. I mean, I feel like the pink one kind of like spread out so much, that dark, the Paradise, but this one doesn't really seem to be doing that. It just seems to kind of be blending where you're putting it. Now let's try now. So this one doesn't have a glitter. It has two metallics. So I'm thinking the shimmer is probably going to be the same. That with, oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. This reminds me of like the Beetlejuice, the Melt Beetlejuice, that green color that the packaging looked like it was. Oh, I really like that too. Wow. Yeah, because look how, I mean, you're watching. I'm not like having to do too much work, and it's like so pigmented. Let's see what that one looks like with the brush. Okay, so if you didn't want it quite as much, see right here is applying it with a brush. Wow. So that was Designer. I don't know if I said that. That is an awesome color. I like. Okay. This is so much fun. Now let's try the Hot. This is a shimmer one. No, why do I keep saying that? This is a metallic one. So let's see if we put it over here. Yeah, see, I'm thinking the metallics are the only one that, we're just going to put it up here since I'm going to take this off anyway. So those are more of, well, that one's got a little bit more pigmented right there. No, that's okay. Let's see this Pose. It's a lighter color in the pan at least. Yeah, it's a little lighter on. Yeah, I'm thinking the metallic-y ones. So let's see, I'm curious if pinks. Yeah, see, almost all of the pinks except for Fantasyland have the asterisk, so they're not intended for immediate eye area, which I know is like crazy when it's in an eye palette, but it is just saying that it's not approved by the FDA, and a lot of times I've noticed it is colors that can stain your lids. So yeah, that pink, I mean, that was with a concealer on, but just know that it's going to stain your lid a little bit, probably. So what do you think, you know, when you see a palette that has shadows that say not intended for eye area? Is that a put off and you wouldn't purchase it, or are you just like whatever and use it anyway? Okay, so I was going to do all the colors on my eyes, but I think we're kind of getting the idea. So I'm going to do more looks with this so that way I can really test them out, but I feel like my eyes are going to start to get irritated. So I'm just going to do my look now. Let's try yellow and see. Okay, so this is the Farrah, the mini tapered blending, and we're going to go in with bonus points. So that is a little bit more of the duller of this palette, but yellow. So yeah, the mattes definitely seem like you need a big fluffy brush really to blend them out. That if you don't have like a, I mean, this is a pretty good size fluffiness, but that they're just going to kind of stay put where you put them. So just kind of know that. But it seems like if you take that big fluffy brush, like this is even fluffier, and nothing's on it, then it does blend out. It's just know that they'll kind of, it seems like they stick where you put them. Okay, now I'm going to take Abstract, the matte, and that is a bright yellow. And I'm just gonna go kind of below the crease a little bit and down onto the lid. That's a really bright yellow. I actually I think I like that yellow abstract better than the other matte one. I mean, it obviously depends on what look you're going for, but look how bright that is. I mean, how can you not look at this bright yellow and smile? Let's see if I take Shine Bright, which is the metallic. No? Yeah. Since now I don't have anything down, and the other times I was trying metallic, they were kind of overshadow. And this is a really dense Do You Care number 24, really dense brush. So it really should pick it up. If I pat it down. So that is getting more than the other metallics, but okay, how it's just like you kind of have to keep going over it, otherwise it's going to be a little patchy. What happens if I apply it with the finger? Yeah, see, you definitely get more. It's not as patchy if you apply it. This is the Shine Bright, by the way. If you apply it with your finger. Difference, this is patted on with the brush and with the finger. So we're just going to take that Wet n Wild fluffy brush again and just kind of blend that. So now let's take the Big Smile, which is a shimmer. And what happens if we put that kind of in the center? What does it do? So the shimmers, oh, I really like that. See right there? I think, again, this is all first impression. I'm thinking my favorite of this is going to be the shimmer colors, because like look how pretty that is, and it just got that ever so slight sparkle. Yeah, I think that. So, and this ring was my inspiration for my look today, and let me know. I think I see the inspiration for sure. What do you think? I really like how this turned out. I like it a lot. And I just added a little bit of highlighter, It Cosmetics highlighter above here and on my cheeks. I'll have everything that I'm wearing on my face listed down below. I always try to include that in the description box of any of my videos, just FYI. So, of course, this is totally first impression, but oh man, I got it dirty already. I got lipstick on it. Oh well, it's gonna get dirty. If you use stuff, it's gonna get dirty. But still, first time using it. So what I'm thinking is that the mattes are definitely pigmented, that you do kind of have to be aware that they're gonna stick in place where you put them. They will blend, but it does take a little bit of blending of work to blend them out. So just know that they're kind of stay where you put them. The glitters definitely need a glitter glue with them. See, so then we have the shimmer shades. Those are my favorite because I loved the colors that I tried so far. I loved the pigmentation and just the look of them. Then for the metallics, which is looking at it, what I thought I'd like the best, but actually I think that's what I like the least. They are nice, but it seemed like you kind of had to work to build them up a little bit. So I think that maybe more of a topper or wet the brush. I'm gonna play around with them more to see if I can figure out what is the best. Yeah, first impression, I'm happy I got it. Yay. The question of the day is, do you wear glitters on your lids or do you kind of stay away? I hope that you will come back here tomorrow to join me to talk about the Colourpop gel liners so we can see how these all are. Swatch them and play around with them. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, I'd love if you'd join me here and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.